Share Shootout brought to you by Lion of Africa Insurance, insuring South Africa's future.
Welcome back to Share Shootout. You're watching CNBC Africa, first in business worldwide. Before the break, Sasha and Mike both gave us their picks. Sasha's Sasol and City Lodge shot down, even though Mike says he likes it. Even though he says he likes the business, it's just too expensive. BHP Billiton and Omnia Holdings were Mike's picks. BHP Billiton getting the double thumbs up, and Omnia an overridden thumbs up as well from you, Sasha. Right, let's go, Sasha, to Aspen Pharmacare. Huge business, massive rally, very strong. 30 seconds now.
Right, you add up Glaxo, Stephen Sard and Government Employees Pension Fund effectively own 41% of the business. The Glaxo stamp of approval is also very important. Having access to Southeast Asia and a made in Australia, bearing in mind that we've had some problems with drugs from that region and more recently the Infocare product purchase, I think that bodes really well for their business. A bigger mix now in terms of offshore versus local, so a bigger rand hedge element there. They've been able to maintain margins whilst they've... Can't I get it too?
No, you can't.
No.
His hand signals, you see his hand signals, you watch those overseas horse betting guys, they all talk like this. It's very very impressive.
He has to when someone won't listen to him. Yeah.
There we go. Why does nobody listen to him? Who's Sasha? Do you like Aspen?
I do.
There we go, easy one.
I think they've shown their acquisitional capabilities, and this is one of the few companies that's riding the patent cliff fall beautifully.
But why, if City Lodge is expensive, it's cheaper than Aspen? Why is Aspen affordable and City Lodge is too expensive?
But this has got an altogether different rand hedge quality about it.
But you were saying earlier the rand's going to strengthen.
No, but yeah, it's a distinct possibility. Yeah. But you've got volume growth that will probably override that. And one of the big themes, certainly for the time being, is the emerging market consumer. Now, as the lifestyles improve and as incomes improve, so the healthcare requirements go up dramatically, and so the pharmacare requirements go. So you've got, to me, one of the main plays there now is about the volume growth and the penetration into a market that actually is lifting in front of you.
And there is always the possibility of the GlaxoSmithKline takeout, which will have to come at a hell of a premium at some point in the future. Big thumbs up?
Big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up for Aspen. You got one. Well done, Sasha.
Yes.
You win a prize. Now, interesting one in your third pick, Mike. Today, SAB Miller coming out with the announcement that Graham Mackay, the chief executive, tragically has have to have a brain tumor operation. He's recovering. The future in the business for him is still on hold as they monitor his progress. What amazed me, though, was this announcement came out, the share price went up, which epitomizes, to my mind anyway, quality company. Even without Graham Mackay at the helm, the market has got confidence that the groundwork that he and Maya Khan laid 15 years ago is very much in place. Your 30 seconds start now.
And Alan Clark's been in the side saddle for the last couple of months anyway. It's a global company. It's essentially currency neutral. It's a rand hedge, but it's currency neutral in terms of all the major currencies. It's got product diversity, both laterally and vertically. And now that the major consolidation phase in the beer industry globally is over, you've now got to look for organic growth. So these guys have bought another big acquisition in China for the long term, and in the short term, they're going to start really getting into home brews in the African continent where the highest growth is.
You look at Sasha's face. As the loser, you don't get to say anything, because you know what? In the whole history of this program, the person in the middle has never won.
I know that. That's why I chose to stand in the middle.
SAB Miller, it's one you can't shoot down. Come on.
Well, at a price level, I think you can argue it's very, very lofty, bearing in mind that volume growth isn't exactly spectacular. So if you look at...
And is there another cost anywhere in the entire SAB Miller business that they can take out? Perhaps they can remove staples from official documents or something, but they are so efficient.
No, they are incredibly efficient. I think what's happening at a global level is people are saying, right, where's the next growth prospects? Which continent? And obviously, our continent everyone is starting to talk about it.
They've got to convince the Castell family to sell the Africa business of Castel to SAB, then you've got a kicker.
Oof, but they're going to have to pay a big premium for that. I think just at a price level, it's all baked in the cake right now.
You're shooting it down.
Well, in terms of the game, I have to, Brice.
No, you don't.
I'm shooting it down.
You're shooting it down. Why are you shooting it down? Too expensive.
Too expensive.
Too frothy for Sasha Naryshkine. Which then brings us to the end of the show, and my decision has got to be final on this one. Mike Haworth, BHP Billiton, double thumbs up. Omnia Holdings got a reluctant thumbs up. I had to force Sasha to support Mike's Omnia Holdings. SAB Miller, I know Sasha really likes it, but yes, he's got a point on price. 478 Rand or thereabouts today. Graham Mackay, of course, the executive chairman, is on sick leave at the moment, so there's a little bit of risk potentially in SAB Miller, but it got also a thumbs down, but you were quite reluctant on that one, I felt. Then Sasha Naryshkine from Vestact, Sasol, City Lodge and Aspen. 3 great businesses, but 3 great stock picks? Mike doesn't think so. Sasol, no, gets shot down. Too much risk on the oil price and the currency. City Lodge, too expensive. Aspen, the big thumbs up. Sasha, I think you're off to Siberia. With Sasha frozen out this evening because he stood in the middle. That's the only reason he really lost, because nobody in the middle has actually ever won. And this evening we got Mike Haworth from Applied Capital Insight with BHP Billiton, Omnia Holdings and SAB Miller. 3 safe bets and 3 strong picks taking this evening's Share Shootout trophy, which is invisible. We'll be hosting the next Share Shootout Tuesday on CNBC Africa. Remember, catch me on Twitter. Give me your Share Shootout suggestions and your thoughts as well. You can follow me at Bruce Business on Twitter. Catch us again next week when we continue to pick out a winner and shoot out the rest. Good night.